since you took your love away. You know the song, right? In the night, since you took your love away. Hey! Since you've been gone, I can do whatever I want, baby. I can sing the word I choose. Yes, you know this song, don't you? My dinner in a fancy restaurant, baby, yeah, yeah. Nothing can take away the blues. Oh, yeah. Nothing compares to you. Oh, baby. Hey. Thank you so much. What's up, folks? How y'all doing? Yeah. Hey, what's up, man? I'm chilling. Chilling, brother. Nothing compares to you. Oh, wait. Can y'all sing with us tonight? Can we hear your voices? Can we hear your voices? Nothing compares. Come on. Nothing compares to you. Nothing compares to you. Y'all don't know. Let me tell you about this music I'm listening to Prince today, right? And it's not because, well, it's possibly because he died partially some of the way. But it's because today I was at home and chilling and relaxing, and I was listening to some different people who wrote different music and different songs for other artists, and Prince is one of the people who wrote a lot of songs for a lot of artists. But the funny thing about it was I was listening to one person in particular who had songs by 3 people that I know that passed away, and Prince and Sammy McKinney. And I was listening to Rosie Gaines. I was listening to Mavis. Do you know, a long time ago, or maybe about 22 or 3 years ago, I met Prince with Mavis Staples, yeah. And she had gone through a rough time, and he was helping to bring her back. So what he did, he produced an album, and he told her that he would do a lot of things for her. He said, I'll bring you out of ruin, I'll make sure that you have money, and I'll make sure that you can live and work for the rest of your life and not have to worry about a dollar again. And he did everything that he promised for her. It's not a lot of public knowledge, but he did. He wrote, she was part of Paisley Park for like, I'll say up to 8 years. It may be 7 or 6, but at least she did 2 albums with Paisley Park. And she told me, she said, I went through all my investments. And she said, and people in the church would tell me, what are you doing with that bad boy? And it just happened to be that he is a child of God. He is. He was a great guy. And she said they would, Mavis has a deep voice. She was like, what are you doing to him? She said, like I was an angel and he was a devil. But he was her angel. And he did a lot of things for her. Anyway, to make a long story short, we were in Chicago. And they called about an hour before Mavis was to go on the stage. And they said, Prince is going to be here. But she was like, no. She's like, he can't come in here. They're going to mob him. They're going to mob him. They won't let him come in here. They're going to mob him. Well, sure enough, Prince came. He came in unnoticed. People didn't even know he was there. He came in the room, and that's when I met him for the first time. And he was in the room, and I saw him, and he's not tall. And I looked at him, and I was like, oh. And I put my hand out, and I said, hi. And I introduced myself. And he shook my hand, and he stepped back, and he smiled like that. And he didn't say anything. And then the people in the room, everybody was walking in the room, they were like looking like, damn, Prince is in here. So then he whispered in Mavis's ear, and Mavis looked at me and she said, hey, she said, he doesn't want to talk. He's shy. She said, but I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. And this is what she did. She said, next time he comes, you got to meet him again. I'm going to make sure that you'll meet him. You'll meet him again. She said, and we're going to get us a doll made up. And we're going to wind him up and make him talk. That's what she did, just like that. We're going to wind him up and make him talk. And when she said that, he started laughing. He walked over to me. He gave me a hug. He shook my hand and said, hi. He didn't say nothing else the rest of the night. So I went to Paisley Park. And they had a party. And I went dancing. Yeah. And I cooked. And I cooked gumbo. So I cooked this food. He came down to his kitchen. He said, hey, how you doing? And he was talking. He talked. And then he said, I'm not going to eat that. But he ate the rice. And when he ate the rice, he said, the rice is good. And he left. And if had I known he was just going to eat rice, I'd have herbed the rice. I'd have put like some herbs or something in it. But he just ate the rice. And he was cool. He didn't eat the gumbo. The people, everybody else loved it. It was cool. So that's my story with Prince. And I met him a couple other times. The last time I saw him was at Essence Festival in New Orleans. And I was at the bar drinking a drink called Caesar. I found out about that. They have a drink called Caesar. It's like a Bloody Mary, but it's low. You got clamato and clam juice in it. But anyway, to make a long story short, I was talking about that, and he was in the corner, maybe 30 feet from me, and he heard me, and he saw me, and he laughed. And I looked up, and I laughed, and we talked for a while, and then that was it. He didn't perform that night, though. He was just there. So it was cool. So now you know my story about Prince, okay? Now I have to go to work. I have to do what normal people do. I have to work every day, okay? I can't drive the car and put gas in it if I don't work, right? Right. See y'all later. I enjoyed the people who are here. Bye, y'all. Chuck, what's up, brother? Do what you got to do. Hey, I might come and sing a song with y'all. All right, Derek, I got you. Peace out.